Your business is a reflection of you. And not just your business, your entire world is a reflection of you. Your entire external reflects your internal. Your life, your circumstances, your relationships, and your business. Every single thing in your life is a reflection of you. This is what's called the mirror principle. I first heard this concept back in December when I was in Hamza. He's a self-improvement business YouTuber, and I was in his program at Adonis School at the time, and he was giving this lecture talking about how your business is a reflection of you. And it was very interesting because I'd heard this concept, and it really rang true to me at the moment, because my business, like back then in December, I had like 40 subscribers on YouTube or some shit, had a coaching offer that I didn't even believe in. It's like, I didn't believe in myself, I didn't believe in my skills, I didn't believe in my journey, my transformation. I felt unworthy, I felt unloved, I felt unfulfilled. And so, that's not true actually. I felt fulfilled, but I didn't have all those other things. And so, because of that, because I felt unworthy, my business reflected that. My YouTube content reflected that. And I really shifted my internal over the past 6 months. You know, back in March, I kind of decided, I was like, okay, obviously I need to do more inner work here before I can really start trying to do this coaching thing, right? And I did. And in April, I realized, I was like, you know, Jay, everything has been so hard up to now because you've been trying to do it without God. And I was like, okay, well, let's stop doing that. And since then, everything got easier. Yesterday, I was talking to my client, Tristan, and he was telling me about how health is in 3 layers: physical, mental, emotional, right? Or physical, emotional, mental, whatever. And towards the end of our call, like he'd mentioned that maybe like 20, 30 minutes into our call. Towards the end of our call, we had a super long call yesterday, like an hour 15. Well, it was maybe like the last, like towards like the hour mark. He was asking if I had any last notes on it. I was like, yeah, Tristan, actually, you said there's 3 layers to health, right? Physical, emotional, mental. I was like, you're forgetting the most important one: spiritual health. And that was like a whole nother can of worms. So we talked for another like 15 minutes. But in my opinion, your spiritual health is basically how in alignment you are with the law of one. And the law of one is basically the law of love, which is all is one, all is connected, all is love. And so you're either walking the path of that which is love, which is unity, or you're walking the path of that which is not, which is fear or judgment, separation, the positive versus the negative polarity. Not good or bad. Neither of these things are good or bad. They're just the positive and the negative. And so if you're in alignment with the positive polarity, with unity consciousness, with the law of one, then you'll have good spiritual health, which will reflect in having more peace, more bliss in your life, more fulfillment, more joy, more happiness. I've had all these things the last 3 months. It's been pretty awesome. Versus the path of the negative polarity, which is suffering, service to self, not feeling like you're your best self. Because honestly, you're probably not even being yourself at all. You're probably stuck behind a mask. Sorry if that busted my loud. You're probably stuck behind a mask with walls up that aren't even allowing you to be yourself. I've been there. I've definitely been there. But the thing is, if you want to level up in your business, then you have to level up yourself. Whether that's through self-improvement or spiritual evolution, you have to do things that make you better so your business can reflect that. As much as the external actions, like taking the action in business, is very important, the inner work, you are just as important, because you are the business, especially if you're a solopreneur. Every single business is a reflection of the people in it. And so if it's just you, then you need to be better if you want your business to be better. This past 3 weeks, I've done a lot of inner work, a ton of inner work, in terms of like finding, like these places where I've been misaligned with the law of one, recorrecting these things, loving myself more, giving myself unconditional love. I realized that conditional love was something I struggled with a lot growing up. And so I have to give that to myself. And these past few weeks, I've done a ton of inner work, right? And inner work is amazing because it's allowed me to expand my container. But at the same time, because of that inner work, I wasn't focusing on the external action, right? And so just as important as the inner work is, you need the external actions to create your reality as well. And so if you want to level up your business, if you want to level up in general, you need to improve yourself. You need to do the inner work. You need to go back and heal those traumas. You need to go back and understand where your blind spots are. This is very, very important because especially if you're trying to get into like a coaching business like I am, people want to come work with you because they see that where you're at is somewhere that they want to be at, right? And so if someone sees that where you're at is extremely valuable, it's because you've done the work to get there. We've all had things that have damaged us, right? We all have pains that we've gone through, struggles, traumas that we have to work through. We all have these things. And so it's your job as the entrepreneur to do the inner work so people see that and they want to come work with you. My name is Jaden. I'm here building a community of spiritual creators and spiritual entrepreneurs. People want to spread love, spread education, spread fulfillment, spread abundance, and reach financial independence doing what we love every day. That's something you want to be a part of. I appreciate if you drop a sub, drop a like, share. Let's keep growing up our spiritual tribe. It means a lot to me. If you're someone who wants to do inner work yourself, you want to level up your business, I'd love to help you out with my life coaching. It's in the description. And at the same time, if you're a YouTuber, you're an entrepreneur, you're a watchpreneur who wants to take action, I want to help you sign your first 5 coaching clients in 90 days like I did. Guys, I launched my first product on June 1st. I got my first sale June 12th. And on July 13th, I've gotten my 8th sale, which got me my first $1,200 online. If you want to do that, I'd love to help you do that. Do it today. Be better for it tomorrow. Catch you on the next video. That's out.